Let's say that you're an investor thinking of investing in, let's say, cookies. The rate of return of an investment is 5%. So now suppose you have to borrow money to finance this investment. If the interest rate is 4%, that means that the rate of return on your investment is higher than the interest rate. This means that you get to pocket some money because your investment is profitable. Now let's see what happens if the interest rate is 6% instead. In that case, even though you earn 5%, the higher interest rate, which is higher than your rate of return, actually causes you to lose money instead of earn money. Then you will find that the project is unprofitable. So now suppose you don't have to borrow money, but you have a stock of cash. Usually companies call this retained profit because it is leftover profit from previous years. You don't have to pay interest on this money, but again, you have two choices. You either invest the money in cookies or you can save it in the bank. Save it in the bank, you earn interest rates. Hence, if the interest rate is 4%, you will invest it because saving it earns you less money than investing it. However, if the interest rate is 6%, you'll rather save your money and not invest in cookies. Hence, you can see that if I increase the interest rates, there will be less investments because you will have to find even more profitable projects to invest in. So let's say there are 100 projects. Out of these, there are only 50 that can earn you at least a 5% rate of return. When I increase the interest rate to 6%, then the 5% rate of return projects are no longer profitable. So you will have to move to projects with at least 6% rate of return, and that's only probably around 30 projects. Hence, when I increase interest rate, the number of profitable projects decreases. And this also decreases investment because there will be less projects in which investors can throw their money into. There is a formal theory to describe this. It is called the marginal efficiency of investment. On the y-axis, we plot the rate of return. On the x-axis, we plot the amount of investment. So let's say there's a 10% rate of return. There's only one profitable project for that. At 9%, there's 2, 8, 3, so on and so forth. Until at 1%, there are 10 projects. Now, since the rate of return always has to be more than or equal to the interest rate, because you will only invest in profitable projects, then let's say that the interest rate is at 5%. You will only invest in projects that earn you 5% or more. Hence, you only invest in 6 projects. Let's say that the interest rate is at 3%, then you will invest in 8 projects. Hence, the y-axis also shows the interest rate. This graph hence basically shows the interest rate the relationship between interest rates and the amount of projects, which is formally called the amount of investment. Hence, when interest rates increase, the amount of investments drops. When interest rates decrease, the amount of investment increases.